ready to.
Like y'all boys, I ain't gonna lie. I look crazy right here.
Bro, you good?
I'm trying to turn it this way.
What you mean, this way?
Nah, bro, like facing me. Okay, so I gotta break my neck like this, bro.
No, bro, you don't gotta break your neck like that. Bro.
Okay, I'm trying to have it sitting me so I could look this way and then be able to talk that way. There you go.
You good?
There we go. Yeah.
I get y'all, man, bro.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. Big4ren, man. We talking about Black Essence today. The project, y'all go check that out. Apple Music.
Y'all
Spotify,
check his project
YouTube.
out.
I guess that's gonna be the intro to the episode.
That gonna be the little intro.
This a little first look. Yeah, we can make that a little intro.
All right. Let's get cracking.
Y'all can hear me good? Oh well, I guess y'all can't tell, huh?
I mean, we can see.
No, I can see the track. Yeah, and I can see everything.
Word. All right. Yeah. So you said we gonna clap, right?
No, I already did it. Nah. So you good?
All right. So look, this how we gonna do it today. We gonna let the host real quick.
He wanna run our show. He said this how we gonna do it.
This about to be y'all most viewed video on YouTube because y'all got a guest host.
Oh my god!
First I'm an artist, then I'm a guest host.
Okay. We gonna let you come in the second half. We got you.
Yeah. Y'all boys got first half.
Go ahead, Ryan. Start that shit off, man.
Brought to you by Taylorport.
Get that.
So first, before we get into anything, how you been, man?
Hi, Big4. I've been blessed. You know, we made it. We seen another day. Every day that we wake up is a blessing for real.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's a blessing, yo.
Are you still staying in the country, or are you going in and out again?
No. Actually, I've been pretty grounded lately. I've been focused.
Yeah.
Prioritized. You know, I got goals and stuff that I'm trying to accomplish. Yeah. So
you still trying to get to that?
Yeah, bro. Like I really told myself I'm just gonna sit down for a little bit and kind of lock in and get what I need to get done, especially like in the music, like cause I got some good things ahead of me. As long as I stay consistent, I stay working.
Yeah.
So yeah, can't complain, dog.
So this project you've been working on, come on, man, tell me how it came up, man.
Black Essence, huh?
Black Essence.
What you want to know about it? How did it happen?
So the first song, because I know you sent me one song off of that. That's Private Dances. That's my shit right there. Yeah. But that first song, that shit's, who you got singing on that hook?
Actually the person that made the beat, he sings.
Yeah.
So when I heard it, I was just like, yo, who's on that? He was like, that's me. I was like, all right, bro, I need that. Like,
that was good, yeah.
It was beautiful. It was amazing.
Like, how'd you find the beat?
YouTube. Hit him up.
YouTube
ASAP.
University.
Hit him up ASAP. I was like, bro, who's on this beat? Is it a sample? He was like, no, that's me singing on it. I was like, please, bro, let me have this beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So that first song is called Timeless.
Time Goes By.
So who you talking about? Cause I don't know, bro. When I heard all the tracks, it's heavy. It's heavy. Something about some type of female. It gotta be maybe
First question. What is this? I know it's called Black Essence, but what are you trying to say
with the title?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the people that, I'm not gonna say I'm the most spiritual person.
Yeah.
You know, but I have been on a spiritual journey for the past, like I say, like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
You know, just like on a tip where I just feel like when you're more in touch with your spirit, you know, you kind of stand different. Your posture is different. Your demeanor is different because you know yourself better. So Black Essence is just, it's a part of like spiritual wisdom. You know? Black is the essence of power. You know, and when I say that, I mean in terms of, you know, the color itself is a solid color. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it in terms of us as black people.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I felt like Black Essence, it kind of contains like 3 things, which is peace, stillness, and annihilation.
Yeah.
Right? Peace and stillness, you know, are kind of self-explanatory. Peace is more like just being at peace with yourself and kind of understanding and embracing the things that happen in life for what they are and just taking it with a smile and moving on.
Yeah.
And then, you know, stillness is not really what everybody perceive it to be. Not stillness as in like just staying still. It's just more like just kind of basking in the ambiance, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of just enjoying the moments that you in and, you know, not looking too far into things, you know, and kind of just seeing things for what they are at first sight. And then you have annihilation, which it's not really a negative term, but at the same time, it's like, what are you trying to annihilate? Are you trying to annihilate truth? Are you trying to annihilate closure? Like, what are you trying to get out of life, you know? So that's kind of like where Black Essence kind of stemmed from. Like, that's what I felt like summed it up when I made the project.
Yeah.
Which you know, since we got this, I'm gonna give Double.R exclusive and
Yes,
let y'all know
what we got going
there
on.
will be a part 2.
Ooh,
you know, and I want to get at least 2 music videos for part 1.
Yeah,
but
which songs?
I really want this. I'm not gonna tell you that.
Come
man.
on, bro. You gotta give us an
He
exclusive
said,
now.
give
You
us the exclusive. We gotta get the exclusive.
Which
what's the exclusive? What's behind the curtain?
What's behind the curtain?
it gotta be private dances.
What's behind the curtain, huh?
Yeah, what's behind the curtain?
Exclusive.
An exclusive.
We're just gonna leave it at that.
But that nigga's an exclusive.
Yeah, this is really part 1 of Black Essence. It's more like it's everything in it is just contradictory from the first to the last track.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Whereas like the first track,
you wanted to come back.
it's not necessarily that. You know, people. It's gonna go over a lot of people's heads. It's more like I miss you, but at the same time, I can do me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We living in a generation where everybody's dependent. You know, emotionally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like I'm just way past that chapter in my life where I'm emotionally dependent on somebody. You know, like I'm gonna stand on my own 2 feet, whether you here or not. Okay. But at the same time, I'm gonna be a man and let you know, like, hey, if you decide to be with me, we gonna make everything.
Yeah.
Was there a moment? Was there a moment in your life that inspired that track?
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah,
you can say that.
That's a good question, ain't
it? It is a good question.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
And it's like
he's like, I don't want to spill the beans, but
it's like
yes, there was.
You know, that's a question you can't be too direct or too indirect with.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just gotta, you know, find your gray area.
Yeah. I feel it.
You can say that.
I feel it. But I wanted to expand on Black Essence too. Do you feel like you're now looking at your career in music from perspective? Like, I say that because how you're explaining the album is like, right? And the album previous to this was Soul Purpose, right? Do you think that you found your soul's purpose in terms of this album? Like, now you're looking at all your past, everything that you've done prior.
Saying, have you leveled up?
Is this a culmination? Is this like...
This is me. This little project was literally me proving to myself that before I'm a rapper, you know, before I'm worried about an image, before I'm, you know, saying whatever I'm saying when I'm spitting bars, I'm a songwriter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really have an ear for this. You know, like, I could really make art if I need to. You know what I'm saying? Which I feel like I always need to. I feel like everything that I should put out should be an art. You know?
Yeah.
Whether it might be meaningful to one person more than the next, but I feel like altogether it's just about making great art. You know, like, I'm not going to say I'm here to make timeless music, but the music's going to speak for itself anytime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know you're hitting a different age range when you got people who are 18, 19 telling you, yo, this a vibe, and then you got people who's 40, 50 telling you, like, yo, you actually make good music.
Yeah.
You make something real different than what these kids are making nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was playing my music in the sauna at the gym, and this lady's listening to it, and she's like, wow, that's some good music. You play real good music. You know that? This and that. And I didn't even tell her it was me. She was like, wow. She's like, I never heard this type of music before. I don't hear that type of music nowadays. All I hear is, and she cussing, fuck, bitch, shit. That's all we hearing nowadays. But it's
that's
peaceful.
good.
I ain't even tell her who it was, though. You know, but it's just like, you know, things like that help you kind of understand. Like, okay, like, I can make music that's timeless. I'm a songwriter before anything. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And that's what means the most to me is just understanding that I'm a songwriter, bro, and I can make art. You know?
Do you ever think of ghostwriting?
Always.
How much would you sell a verse for?
How much would I sell a verse for?
Yeah, if you had to ghostwrite a verse and a hook, how much would you sell it for?
You gonna stay hidden?
For.
Huh?
It depends who's asking.
No, I'm saying. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like if you know, a rapper that's really, you know, buzzing come to me and he's just like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I need a 16 from you, or I need 2 verses and a bridge from you. I'm not gonna lie, if he up and coming, I'm gonna show love every time because, like, I'm up and coming. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not an established artist.
That makes
sense.
I
still got plenty of work to do. I still got a lot to prove to myself. I still have, you know, like, I still have to, make a name for myself.
Yeah.
You feel me? But at the same time, it's just like ghostwriting that's a whole nother ball game. We're talking about being in your shoes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm Big4ren. How do I jump into Bryson Tiller's shoes? How do I jump into Pooh Shiesty's shoes? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I have to literally jump in your shoes and be in your lifestyle. Yeah. And really understand what you trying to do, where you coming from, and I have to go based off what you used to write, So it's just like, you got to take all of that into account.
Condition, yeah.
It's not just, let me just write this verse and just hand it to you. This is literally going to either make or break, your record sales.
Yeah, so, that might not even fit.
But I imagine, like, as a songwriter, you make some songs that you're like, I can't do this, like, vocally, right? Like, I can't sing like this. Mm-hmm. It would sound better if this person were to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You ever felt anything like that about your tracks? You're like, damn, this sounds like for this person, I should hand this shit to them.
Or like you write some shit and you're like, ooh, this is fire, but I might not have the voice to reach that octave.
Me personally, no. I feel like I literally feel like sky is the limit with me, bro. And that kind of, bro, I really showed that in this first part, with the EP. It's just like I feel like I become my most comfortable by staying uncomfortable. It was really uncomfortable.
Yeah, I did feel in the EP you did change, your like style.
Really everything from the last album to this album
is different. Yeah,
it's a big transition, and that goes to show that I feel like so like the way I kind of operate, like as a person, as a human being, is like I take every 3 months, I sit back and I kind of analyze like who I am, where my mentality's at. The moves that I'm making, is my vision the same, is my goal the same.
Yeah.
Cause I'm a real like spontaneous, adventurous person. Like, it's really hard to catch me. Like, I'm always with the wind.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you have to sit back and kind of analyze where you at. So every 90 days, I feel like I take time to really just put into perspective where I'm at in life. Where I'm going.
Yeah.
How driven am I? Am I depressed? Am I happy? Like, where am I in life?
You gotta check those stuff.
That was kind of like it played a strong factor in what I wanted to do with this project. You know, like, it was, like I said, bro, it's not easy putting out a little body of work like that, where it's like every song has a meaning. You know what I'm saying? Like, from Time Goes By to Private Dance. Private Dance is self-explanatory, bro.
Yeah.
Like, at one point, I was in them strip clubs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in them clubs, and
that's where that shit came from.
They trying to make you fall in love. I
was in the clubs. I was
trying to make you fall in love. Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
Front row.
So after Private Dancer, you got Sip On. That I was like,
Sip
yo,
On.
you touching to a different tune right there.
Yeah, it's crazy how that project came together too, because when I was in the studio making it, I had wrote it literally 15 minutes before I started recording it.
Damn.
Yeah, I wrote it 15 minutes before I started recording.
You heard the beat first and it just inspired you, or you wrote it before you heard the beat?
I heard the beat, and at first I couldn't write nothing to the beat.
Yeah.
Right, and then I'm just sitting there playing with it. I'm thinking about rapping on it. I'm like, why you holding on to something we can't get a grip on? And then I started getting higher. Why you holding on to something we can't get a grip on? And then why we holding on to something we can't get a grip on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just started. And then I'm like, all right, bro, record me. So, why we holding on to something we can't get a grip on? She like guys that driving foreign whips and put that shit on. And then I just kept.
I knew you was going to get in that shit when I heard put that shit on. I was like, I was in the car like, put that shit on. I was like, I know this nigga said put that shit on. It's coming back.
Yeah, man, it was just putting myself in just the most uncomfortable position kind of taught me, like, this is where I need to be.
Yeah.
At all times. Whenever I'm making music, I have to be in an uncomfortable state. I have to feel like, this might not be it, and then listen to it back, and go through it with my engineer.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, okay, if you kind of slow down on this one, okay, or go a little higher on this one, or try to add this, that, and the third, and we working together, and we really like perfecting the songs.
How important is it to have a good engineer on your team, bro?
Super important, bro. An engineer will make or break your music.
Yeah, you really feel that,
bro? I feel like,
true.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it real. Where we live at, South Florida, bro.
Yeah,
everybody's an engineer all of a sudden. You feel me? But it's like whole time they just putting on presets and just recording niggas and getting paid $50 an hour to do that.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
So when you find a good quality engineer, bro, that really cares about the craft, and it don't matter if he don't give a fuck about your music. it don't matter if you say ABC 1, 2, 3, bro. If he's putting in that work to make sure the quality of your shit sounds good, bro, the masses is gonna accept it regardless.
Yeah.
You feel me? So yeah, having an engineer, bro, that's a big thing. Like, it's a really big thing, and it's a blessing that I came across an engineer because of my nigga Legend, man. Shouts out to Legend.
Yes, sir.
That's day one right there. You feel me? Day one, man. He was supposed to be here with us, but
He's
that boy said
working.
he tired.
I think the next song on the track is Gone, right?
Yeah, that's my favorite track on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was another question. So what's your
Yeah.
favorite track? Why is Gone
Why
your
is that your
favorite?
favorite track?
Cause that's like, to me, that's my most vulnerable track.
Yeah.
You feel me? Cause like, I felt like stray away from, you know, the songs with, you know, reference to women kind of going over people's heads, you know, them seeing it like at first sight, like, oh, he missed this girl or da 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 da. Nah, that's not really the case. But with this song, it's just more like I'm having a conversation with myself. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, from when I start the song, taught me I can't trust nobody, did me a disservice. Family get me out of my body, show me love ain't worth it. And that pain more permanent than this ink up on my skin. Giving shots out like I bartend, let's pull them up again.
Yeah.
It's like I'm literally having that talk with myself, bro. Like I really been having these so-called demons, you know, that I've been battling with. And, you know, for the most part, it's easy to conquer. But at the same time, you know, everybody has that time where they just fall into that slump.
Yeah, you fall into that low.
You know, sometimes it's when you feel like you at your peak, too. Like, you about to hit your peak, you fall into a slump.
Yeah.
You know, to kind of humble you and give you that humility back. So that's why that's my favorite song, bro. I'm having a conversation with myself, really.
Was that the track when I messaged you, like, go see your mama, man?
Nah.
No, that was the track? Which one was that?
What song was that?
No, it was just like something.
Well, I talked about my mama.
Yeah, you ain't see her in a
like,
minute.
Oh, well, I don't call my mama because she raised a bastard.
Yeah. Which one was that?
That was mama because she raised.
That was after Busy Lines?
I was after Busy Line. That was the last song.
That was the last song.
Which is like the most like acknowledged song. Like, everybody that talks about the project, they acknowledge that.
Damn.
Song.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
like
Busy Line. What's the
one of
name of
best
it? That's
songs
gonna
on
fuck
there.
with
They
me.
love everything about it.
Yeah, I heard that. I was
Slowly.
Like, Slowly, yeah. I was like, bro, go see your mom, fool.
Yeah.
He was just like, I am, bro. I'm working on
He
it.
was like, call your mom. I was like, bro, I'm about to call her right now. I'm about to call her right now.
Shit.
Nah,
Busy
man.
Line was good too. Busy Line.
Busy Line is a favorite. A lot of people like Busy Line. A lot of people, everybody.
It's catchy, that one. It's a hook.
Yeah, Busy Line.
Yeah.
I like that song a lot too, especially because of my transition towards the end. Speak on things I know that's
Exactly.
going on. Everybody was just like, damn, that was different.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you tapped into different vocal of yourself, because the last project was more just like you just rapping.
It was great.
This was just like you was showing like, yo, I got more than just one style.
Yeah.
Like, I could tap into it. Like, I'm getting to my craft.
Sure.
Like,
What made you want to do that? A singing album.
I feel like a lot of let me think about this question before I just go ahead and say anything. I feel like
you don't want to be boxed in?
not even much so I don't want to be boxed in. I just feel like versatility rules,
Yeah.
bro.
No, versatility rules.
Everything, especially in the music game, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you could
The more people you
make
can
a
reach.
hard rap song and then you could go write a pop song or make a pop song.
Yeah.
Bro, like, you know,
if you could have
so
some type of
much-
melody,
There's so much traction, so
eh,
much
yeah.
different fans.
You could touch so much
Exactly.
different people.
Yeah.
bro, that's the biggest part of that project was just me kind of showing like I can touch different cadences. I can give you a different sound.
Yeah.
This is not something you're gonna hear from nobody else. You're gonna hear it from me though.
Yeah.
And it's
You know
some,
what I'm saying?
it's some songs you can't convey the same way in certain genres.
Without tapping into that
you know what I'm
emotion.
saying?
Exactly, bro. There's certain artists you can't listen to goddamn Boston Richie make a pop song. Like
No.
you're
Yeah.
not thinking Boston Richie gonna make a pop song.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
It's just maybe he can though. You feel me? But
But
right
the
now,
biggest
you're not
artist
thinking
is the
about
artist that cross over.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you could cross over in the way that the game is moving right now, it's big for you.
Exactly.
And rap is at such a standstill. I don't know if y'all been noticing, but rap is really at a
It is.
standstill
Yeah.
right now.
Like, the last Baby project, like, it seemed like the same as the last one.
You think
Lil
so?
Baby?
Yeah, like you had a couple of good songs. And I know what you're trying to say. Go ahead, let it out.
Hey, Black Essence out on all platforms right now. You know what I'm saying?
He's not lying though. You can feel like it's the same shit.
Yeah, it's the game. The game isn't as it was.
It's copy and repeat,
ago.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
literally copy and repeat.
I felt like
same type of flow.
We were peaking
on a
16.
different beat.
We were peaking 16.
A lot of
16 through 18.
A lot of established rappers came from 2016.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we were peak, bro. I feel like there's a lot of things that came out of music wise that came out of 2016 that's classic now.
We always have this convo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Name me an album recently that's hold for you at least 3 months. Where like you can still
last time I was interview was like 2.5 months ago.
Yeah, like three months ago. You can still like an album that you could like go play again that came out 3 months ago and you feel like, yo, this shit's the album of the year. Like this shit's still fresh to me. Like that shit's been hard. Where like every album you've been listening to, you just like, okay, you heard it 1 month.
Prisoner of the moment.
Yeah, and then one album, another album drops. You hop on that other album.
You might listen to that album for 2 weeks.
2-3 weeks.
The
You
next
feel like it
album
just
drop
came and went.
Or you just might not even listen to that album at all.
Yeah.
What you think?
Lately, what I've been listening to, I ain't gonna lie, and anybody who really knows me, like who's really like close to me, bro, they know like I'm a big R&B fan. Like R&B, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of people be like, oh, why you ain't? No, bro, I'm not in my feelings. I just love the art of R&B.
I'm saying
R&B music is beautiful.
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like it stimulates the mind, bro. It just puts you at peace, bro.
Yeah.
So what R&B albums you been listening to?
I ain't gonna lie, just
Or
listen
artists.
to that new SZA project.
Yeah, that
It
shit
was
is
very
fire.
valid.
Yeah.
But she was
Very
all
valid.
it wasn't strictly R&B though. She was doing a lot.
It wasn't.
She was doing a lot
It was
now,
very
but I like
A lot in a good way or bad way?
in a good way.
The only song I actually went straight to go listen to on that album, I didn't listen to the whole project, was the one with
Travis Scott.
no, not him, the other guy,
The other guy.
that sang Lemonade. Okay, I'll put and not Lemonade. He sang Lemonade in After Party. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, I
You
fuck
don't
with
like
Don
Don Toliver? Why you
I
say
fuck with
that?
his
Say it
voice,
like that.
bro.
You don't like Don Toliver.
Yo, his
That's not my
voice
type
is
of
different,
music,
bro.
bro.
What you
What?
mean?
I fuck with it, bro.
That's the computer doing
You like
it.
Young
No.
No. But he got a voice. under
Yeah,
that,
bro.
It's like you think the computer's what does T-Pain's voice,
Uh-huh.
or you think T-Pain got a voice?
No, T-Pain got a
T-Pain got a
voice. He
voice,
sing
though.
for
He
real.
actually-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you don't fuck with Young Thug either?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Thug is one of the legends when it comes to that voice instrument. Like, bro,
Yeah.
his voice is an instrument.
But do
bro.
you fuck with Young Thug?
Yeah, I fuck with Thug.
So you gotta fuck with Don.
Yeah, so you gotta fuck with
Why
him.
I fuck with Don? Because I fuck with Thug.
Because they're the
He's an
same
instrument,
thing.
B.
Like Don is a thug baby.
That's
You feel me?
BS. Shouts out to Don Toliver.
Yeah,
Keep
yeah,
doing
he's
your
definitely
thing,
fire.
Bro, that's not my type of music, you know?
So you fuck with
It's
Trav?
personal. Travis Scott?
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, I don't.
If he don't fuck with Don, he definitely
yeah,
fuck
I'm
with
not
Trav.
a big Travis Scott fan. You
No?
know, like, but I feel like he's a well-established artist. Like,
Yeah.
he does his thing, bro.
Yeah, he
I feel
do.
Like his like
He makes
crowd
beats and
control
stuff and
his
all that.
ability to perform is on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm personally just not listening to Travis Scott. That's
All right.
just me.
Yeah.
That go into your R&B deal
Yeah,
then.
R&B.
Who's your top 5 R&B
You said-
artists right now then?
Right now.
Right now.
Top 5 R&B.
Boy and girl, you could mix it.
Let's do it. Just like in general, right?
Just off your
Okay.
head right now.
Okay, not in order though. I'm fucking with Keith Sweat,
Okay.
right?
He's still in your mix? I'm not talking about all time. I'm just talking about currently.
Oh, like lately.
Yeah, like
Oh.
lately what you've been
Well,
listening to.
You know, I gotta pay homage to my boy Chris Breezy. Chris Brown is just legendary. He's a legendary R&B artist.
That nigga got a song that he made 2 years ago that's just starting to pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because that album was
Chris
30
Brown effect.
deep, bro.
But that album was fire, bro.
It was, but it was 30 songs
Chris Brown
deep.
effect, man.
That album was
Chris
fire.
Brown effect. Chris Brown, like I said, I was just listening to that new SZA project. Her,
SZA
I
your
really
top?
like her. Like,
Yeah.
her
She's
is
poetic.
fire. She's
Yeah.
so
Poetic as
fire.
fuck.
You know, and she's, bro, it's just like the way her voice kind of soothes.
Yeah.
Your soul.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
I feel like that about Ari Lennox.
Ari Lennox. I ain't really listening to no Ari Lennox.
No.
She's
The way her voice is.
I got her first album. I haven't listened to her
It
second.
just sound
album.
like straight from the soul.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap in with little Ari though.
And she's
Yeah.
Zoe. She's Zoe too.
Her. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that give them points to make them better.
Hell yeah. Man, listen to that Zoe lady.
Yeah.
So you said what you said? SZA.
SZA,
her.
He ain't
you said
missing
a
no
dude.
guys yet, bro.
Chris Brown. I said
Chris Brown. You did
yeah,
say
you
Chris
said
Brown.
Chris Brown.
Breezy.
You fuck with Brent Fayez?
Oh, Brent Fayez. Hell yeah, I fuck with Brent. That boy,
You know he fucked
that
with
boy
Brent because he
is
said the
different.
last name right.
Yeah.
You said
Yeah,
Fayez,
I
he
said
said
Fayez.
Fayez.
Brent
Yeah.
Fayez, he's fire.
Why you
Fayez
think he
fire.
different
He is
though?
fire. He
I
is
feel like
I
he
think he's
bring
Gangsta
all his
R&B,
songs sound
bro.
like a whole
He's-
theme.
That shit like a player R&B, bro.
He's just
Real.
really out of the box, bro, with his melodies, bro.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah.
really out of the
That's
box,
true.
bro.
He is.
You feel me?
Like Devin Walking was crazy.
Bro, Wasteland was a great
he-
project.
Yeah.
I don't even think that's his best project.
It was a great one. I ain't
It
saying
it was a great one, but his project previous to that, what's that shit called?
We don't know, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Go
Bruh, bruh. Hold on.
Go ahead, Big 4ren. Go ahead, bro.
And then that's 4 right there, right? So one more.
Yeah, there it is.
I gotta check my playlist. I don't got my phone up there.
Yeah.
Trying to think who I've been listening to lately. And then I would say, I don't know, does Raw Wave count as R&B?
No.
No, he rap, right?
More like sad.
I mean, he sing though. He
He
do
sing.
sing. Let's not get it messed up.
I don't
but-
think
If it's
R&B.
not Raw Wave,
But
then
Chris
it's not-
Brown, also raps. So
Okay, so you missing Bryson. You missing Giveon.
Oh, Giveon.
Come on,
Yeah.
man. Come on, man.
This man said Bryson.
Bruh, I've been listening
He
to
definitely
that
is missing
since,
Bryson Tiller.
That Give or
Stop
Take
playing.
since he dropped that bit. That bit.
Yeah.
I probably screamed that bit.
Anniversary.
Giveon?
Times.
Yeah.
That anniversary. That was tough.
Heartbreak Anniversary.
Yeah.
Is fire.
Yeah. Giveon is
the
fire.
intro on that bit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it was a
Giveon's
beautiful
fire.
project. Well, like,
Giveon
His
is
voice,
fire.
that nigga voice.
Yeah,
like
it's
deep,
unique. It's
bruh.
different, bro. Yeah. And
That
then you
nigga-
got who? What was that? 4 or that was 5?
which one?
He's
Giveon, Brent, Chris Brown,
Brent
SZA,
Fayez,
and her.
Giveon, SZA, and
That's
her.
4.
Okay.
That's five?
Okay.
That I've been listening to recently.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's just been for me like.
But that's
I've been
your
listening
top,
to
though?
Afrobeats. No, just what I've been listening to. Lately,
Okay.
bro.
Yeah. We didn't say all time. We just say
I thought you said
when we
top
s-
right now.
No, I said top right now. That's his top right now.
Yeah, bro. And then after that, it's just been like Afro beats. Like I fuck with Afro beats. Like that girl, Ira Star. She's a beautiful voice, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I listened to her.
I'll
whole
check her
project the
out.
other day, and she's fire, bro. Like,
I feel like I heard of her.
What does she
before.
compare to
Where's she-
to the girl that was on the track with Drake and Future?
Thames?
Yeah.
They're both unique in their own way.
Yeah.
Ira Star, she from London,
She's from I think she's from Nigeria. I
Nigeria.
think so, yeah.
Okay.
She does Afro beats.
Yo, I love tapping into like different sounds like that when you get outside of the U.S. and you go to different countries.
Bruh, yeah.
Cause sometimes you get so tired of listening to shit here, and I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
I need
it's
to go listen to
repetitive.
something
Damn,
completely
It's very
different, bro. I be doing that. You know what put me on that shit? FIFA. When you be playing FIFA and they got those random
That
UK
nigga said
tracks in that
FIFA.
bitch. Yeah.
just be sliding, though. Nah, bro, I just stopped listening to rap so much just cause I feel like it get to a point where it kind of like just pollute the brain a little too much.
That's right.
It kind of water down your brain cells, bro, in a sense. Well,
I feel
Yeah.
like it depends what you listen.
It depends on who you listening to.
Yeah, because if you listening to a whole bunch of killer nigga, that shit gonna fuck your head up. You feel me? Like that shit gonna. It's not making you think right. You're not thinking productive. I feel like
Yeah.
if
You gotta listen to
too
some
much shit.
rappers who are past
Like,
that.
that's gonna stimulate your mind. You feel
They're
me?
more mature. Like
you
I feel like
listen to some Cole. You listen to some.
yeah, I was just
Kendrick,
about to
you
say
listen
Cole
some
and Kendrick.
Yay, and I'm not talking about like music
Not the recent
on
Yay.
I'm not talking about like music on like on what they're saying type of shit, but like the production of the music and also the words.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Cause that shit'll make you like different beats will stimulate your mind in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like that beat fire. Like you're a musician. You feel me?
Yeah.
First, before artist and everything. You're
Yeah.
a musician. So the production of the beat should mean a lot.
I ain't gonna lie though, you know somebody mature when he says, you know, fucking around when you realize you is the hoe. Like you fucking all these hoes, but then you end up realizing that you is the hoe.
Mm.
That's J. Cole, boy. That's that mature. When you realize you've been fucking around so much, now he down with his kids and his wife and shit. And that nigga matured.
Definitely, I respect that. Well, I don't like the narrative that, you know, I feel like, you know, lately, especially as of lately with all these rappers dying, and now rappers are coming out and saying, like, look, bro, like, rap is entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Is we not trying to sit there and promote so much violence and as more, it's more like a, like they say, just a form of entertainment. We not trying to send out a negative message, but it's like, bro, you gotta understand, bro, there's some young niggas out here that's really vibing to y'all shit and letting it get to their head.
Yeah.
And they ready to wreck out, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, what,
That's very
and
true.
that's kind of contradicting to say like we're not out here trying to put this and this out. What you speak, you do put it out.
But it's like, but some artists, I understand what you're saying, and I completely agree. but artists can only put out the message that they've lived. You feel me? Because I feel like in music you convey your
These niggas
raps.
not living that shit though.
You
bro.
feel me? Like you don't think Dirk living like that. You don't think.
I mean, bro,
Vaughn and all them. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
not finna sit here and name drop and say this nigga not living like that.
no, but I'm saying
he
certain
definitely
music
living
though.
like that.
I'm saying certain music though. That's the music that they make because that's the life that they've lived. You know what I'm saying? Even though you feel me, you don't want them to do that and kind of it pollutes the mind. It does to the listener, but at the end of the day, that's the listener's choice to make the decisions that they make.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure. But
Like it's my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt, but it's like when Pac made that song and then the dude killed cops and he was like, "Oh, I was listening to Tupac," and then maybe
Oh yeah, when he first came out.
that's crazy as hell.
But speaking of that,
You know what I'm saying? But
since he
music
did
does have
slide
that type of
Tupac
power.
in there,
Mhm.
what's up, Mark's jacket? I
Oh,
mean, Big
yeah,
4ren's
man.
jacket.
been for Rico,
Yeah,
man.
he had
Shout out
to.
Rico.
That's the GOAT right there.
The last
He
one.
said that's the goat right there.
That's the
Steady
GOAT right
talking
there.
About, oh, Tupac the GOAT.
If you seen the last episode, we were arguing about Pac and Drake.
Yeah,
I don't even know where he
it was
got
getting
Drake
a
from.
little- It was getting a little.
Don't
too-
disrespect Drake.
These niggas some Drake stands. Drake stands, Drake stand.
Don't get it wrong now.
Yeah, but you become an official Drake stan when you put Drake over Pac. So you can't be a Pac stan and putting Drake over him.
I feel like Pac said more.
We're not even gonna get into this. I ain't even gonna let you
We
finish.
done did it.
First of all, yeah.
Last
First of all,
episode,
you feel me?
let's get into
I
the
don't-
second half because Big4 said he had a couple of questions from
Oh,
us.
okay. So look,
He got a couple of questions for us.
look, check it out, y'all. This is why it's finna be the most viewed podcast on YouTube. I mean, they about to get the most views off me because guess what? I introduced the artist. I introduced Black Essence. We spoke on it. So
Yo,
now
big
I'm
project.
taking over. I'm the host.
Videos
alright?
coming out.
This the Double.R.Podcast remix. So
podcast remix. Let's get it.
let's get into it.
Go ahead.
Disclaimer, any question that I ask, if y'all are not comfortable answering it because of any situations that y'all may have going on, relationship and or marriage, feel free to tell yourself, no comment, plead the fifth.
Yeah.
That
That nigga question's finna get in it, boy.
What?
Nah, I ain't
That's
finna
crazy.
do too much just cause.
Go ahead, spice it up. Spice it up.
No. You good. Go ahead.
So,
It's your show right now.
first off, before I even start asking,
Big4 take over.
but look, this how we gonna do it though. I'm gonna ask y'all the questions, but I'm gonna answer them myself.
All right.
What? Why you asking us the question then?
Because, bro, I'm also a guest at the same time.
I'm gonna ask y'all questions. I'm gonna answer myself.
Hey,
You know
let
what
me
I'm
answer
saying?
it.
Like,
He-
I'm gonna ask y'all, and y'all answer.
He wanna give us his perspective
got you,
too.
got you,
You
got
feel
got
me?
got got
So, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. 2022.
Yeah.
What is your perception of the generation that we live in, and how do you feel like love? How well established do you feel like love is in the air? You feel me?
Okay, so that's a two-part question.
It's really one question. Well, yes,
Because you said, how do I
do you
feel
mean?
about the generation we live in? Towards it, like, how do I feel about how the generation we live in views love?
how do we use love nowadays?
Can I ask you something before I ask this question?
You gonna answer my question with a question?
No. I just want to clarify one thing before I answer your question.
Go ahead, clear it.
What do you define love as?
Yeah, that's true.
You want me to answer that?
Yeah.
Love, man. Honestly, to me,
Oh, I know you know it. Because if you ask him that question, you know it.
Mhm.
Yeah, go ahead.
in my eyes, I feel like love is just fighting through any adversity that y'all are gonna face, that you and another person are gonna face. You feel me? Love is just finding that person that you love. That's a bad way to kind of interpret it, but you appreciate a person even through the worst times. You know what I'm saying? You hold them close when things are good, but you hold them closer when things are bad. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It's like just waking up every day and through any hardships that you may be going through, especially as men. I really wanted to tackle that subject too, but as men, I feel like we are in such a position like where we have to just wake up every day and just fight through any adversity that may be going on in our lives, bro. Because at the end of the day, we will do whatever it takes to protect a woman, bro. You know what I'm saying? From our mind.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel me? I was watching something the other day, and it was a dude. He was talking about like he never really talked like for real up to his problems about he never really got deep into his problems with his girl, right? And him and his girl was together for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Right? And one day, he actually sat down. He actually broke it down. Like, he broke down everything that was going on in his mind, how he was feeling, right? And she sat there with a blank face and just stared at him. And a month later, they broke up. She left him.
I don't think she was ready for that.
She couldn't take the intensity of what he was going through as a man. You know what I'm saying?
You know why? Because if
that's completely off track.
we did,
but I did say I wanted to tackle this though.
we'll get that. I'll answer that real quick before we go back. It's because of who he built to her. If you build this character to your woman that you're this strong guy that never breaks her bend, and in the moment you break and you show her your weakness, some girls can't handle that. You need a real woman to handle that. Some girls, that might scare them. Like, imagine like the person you viewed as your hero. Like, imagine you seeing them at their worst moment crying when the whole time you viewed them as a strong person. That might fuck with your mental. Like, damn, you didn't expect that person to break.
I understand what you're saying. I also feel like if you viewed them as your hero, wouldn't you want to help them?
Yes, but some people, to them, it's like, you're supposed to be the one that saving me. So, like, how the fuck you gonna save me?
Emotional maturity comes in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Think about
saying?
it like this, bro. Think about it like this. When you grow up, right? Especially us, because we Zoe, right?
Yeah.
We watch our moms, especially our mothers, be strong, super strong. So when you catch your mom crying, it confuses you. Like,
Exactly.
Confusion. You're like, damn, bro, this is the toughest woman I know.
Yeah.
The toughest person I know.
Yeah.
Why is she crying? You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's exactly how women are. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's like a lot of women. They so used to men. Like your woman is gonna be used to you being her protector, bro. So now you being vulnerable, like now her perception of you kind of shifts. It's like, yo, this is the man that's supposed to protect me, and he's sitting here.
That's
going
what I
through all
said.
this,
You
and
just
he's
broke.
like, you feel
broke
me?
that
I feel
person who
now
she thought.
Society, in some, I won't say all women, because there's a lot of women like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like society has changed to the point where people understand mental health, right? And as men, I feel like some men's mental health can be some of the weakest, like very weak. But they put up this facade like, oh, like I'm going to just handle the pain. You know what I'm saying? Whatever comes to me, I'm going to just handle it. I don't got to tell nobody. I'm going to suffer in silence type shit.
Yeah, which
right?
is what we do.
Right?
Yeah.
But a lot of women now, they want us to do that. You know what I'm saying? To convey how we truly feel with them. You know what I'm saying? To be in that vulnerable position. But also there is those women, those same women that don't think a man should cry. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to really know the one you fucking with is the one. Because if you can't talk to your girl and show emotion, you know what I'm saying? And show that something's bothering you, I don't think you should be with her. You feel me? Because y'all about to be together for maybe forever. You know what I'm saying? So if you going to bottle up 60 years worth of pain, you going to be fucked up. You're not going to be able to. I can't be the best version of me if I can't show my emotion.
True.
You know
Preach, Rod. Preach.
That's real spill.
Well, let's go back to the first question before we get off topic. Your first question was, how do we feel about this generation?
How you feel about this generation?
And then, what is love?
Yeah, what does love mean to you?
Okay. So, this generation.
The millennials slash.
Are you talking about our generation?
The millennials
or
slash Gen Z. What do you feel like we doing? Where okay, y'all are the exception, but me being, single and available and whatnot, emotionally unavailable.
Well, I feel like this generation deals with a lot of shit. Like, you guys are, like, we are quick, not you guys. We are quick to have trust issues real fast.
Damn right.
And I feel like, yeah, damn right. But I feel like y'all don't really dive in deep enough. And, like, you go into the next relationship with the same trust issues and not giving that new person a blank canvas. So you kind of already put an asterisk on that person before they can even have a fair shot to even mess up. So if they do mess up, you look at it as like, the last person did that to me, so you gone. When in reality, the person could have just made a mistake, or, you were right. Your gut was right. That person might show the same thing. So I feel like there's that, and then we do deal with a lot of mental health. But some of them are very, like, not that deep, bro. Like I feel like some of people in our generation use mental health as like
Fucking excuse.
yeah, real quick for no reason. When I feel like some of it might be something small you can handle, where it's just like facing criticism, where it's just like, yo, just accept the criticism. Like you could be criticized. You don't need to feel like, oh, this person's bullying you. Like if it's an adult criticizing you, I feel like a lot of people in this generation or even younger than me, they don't like when some adult talks to them any type of way where they won't accept that. They just won't.
They'll
and it's
get
just
angry.
like, but there's a level to this shit. Like there's a level. There's a reason why that person's an adult, because they've been through a bunch of fucking experiences to where they got where they can critique you and tell you, hey, don't do that, don't do this and that. And some of us won't accept that, but some of us will. You know what I'm saying? But then this generation does have a lot of courage where like we'll stand up against racism more than the past generation where we're like, yo, this is fucked up. Like if you look a lot of the young people who were marching during all the police brutality and all that stuff like that, it was a bunch of young people that was carrying the whole march. It was a bunch of young people that was like, we're not accepting this. So I feel like we have a lot of good and we have a lot of bad. It's our generation. We got to own it. But we do deal with more mental health than the previous generation because they were built different, as in like they put up with it, where this generation we don't. Now to answer the second question, what love is, I feel like love been screwed for us because we watch so much Disney fucking movies. Like that shit got it fucked up for us. We really feel like this should be some type of Cinderella story. You find your dude and you find your girl. It's perfect, right? But it's just like no, it's not, bro. That person gonna piss you off. Right now. They don't show you that. I'm telling you, they don't show you that. That person gonna piss you the fuck off. And you be like, now once you find out how that person operate, you live with them. You find out like how they operate when you fucking live with them. And you're like, damn, can I put up with this for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
And you answer that question, you're like, yeah, I can. Like when you piss me off, can I still love you? Yeah, I can. I feel like love is something you grow with together. You grow that shit together, and you continue building it. I don't feel like love is some shit you just catch. I don't feel like love is some shit, oh, I saw at first sight, I'm in love. No, nigga, that's lust. That just might be your type. So it could be someone that you never even thought of or even saw yourself with might be the person for you. And she's willing to build with you and grow with you and let you open up when you have emotions. And, you know, like when you're down, she take care of you. When she's down, you take care of her and she won't look at you different way. That's what I feel like love is.
All right, I want to answer those same questions, but I'm gonna need you to say the questions to me again because he was going for a minute.
I know, I was.
He was going for a minute, but he was getting his shit off. So I was like, all right.
Well, you should write a book, boy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, nah.
By Rico Suave.
So what was the questions again?
I forgot my damn self, bro.
Question was, how do you feel about this generation that we're in? And then the second was, what is love to you?
Yeah, what's your definition of love?
Yeah.
Okay. So you want me to do the love first?
Good question. I'll give you that. Good question.
My definition of love.
Rod's a lover boy, if y'all didn't know.
I feel like
super lover boy. That boy is like, CLB chocolate lover boy.
I feel like, bro.
Damn.
I feel like it's defined differently for every
But
person.
just give me your perspective of what
Yeah,
you think
we want
this
your
generation
perspective.
is doing with love, and then your definition of it.
Okay, what I think this generation is doing with love. Okay, I'll segue then. What this generation is doing with love, I think love is too easily
Accessible.
not accessible but awarded. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people love too easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like
And too quick.
too quick. And in turn, people get their hearts broken or whatever, and they turn into this person they don't want to be because they weren't hesitant. They didn't have those, you feel me, those guards up.
Boundaries,
Not
yeah.
saying you have to have guards up.
But you gotta have boundaries.
Exactly, you gotta have boundaries.
That's
And
a
I
big
feel
thing.
like
That's a big
and I feel like people were so infatuated with the thought of what love could be. They wanted to get it so bad.
Their fantasy.
And you,
That's why I said Disney.
You fucked around and fell in love with the wrong person.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Or you gave your everything to the wrong person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of society these days, I feel like that's a big thing. I also think this society in general is very soft, and I think it's soft because of social media. I feel like there's a lot of things people used to say prior to that were just like jokes or he roasting you or whatever. But like you said, I feel like people take mental health to such a far place. Like even somebody doing a regular crack or somebody making a joke about something is offending somebody out in the world somewhere.
Yeah, you could turn anything nowadays to make it seem like you're offending somebody. Anything.
And that's why I feel like this generation is too soft. Anything, you know what I'm saying? Anything could be taken out of context.
Type shit.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
everything we just said could probably be taken out of context and just offended somebody.
For sure.
And I feel like this generation of Gen Z, I feel like, in general, sometimes I feel like it's not as uppity as we were, like in terms of getting shit done.
Yeah. No, you're not capping.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a lot of I'm gonna wait till it come to me.
Yeah. It's like a closed mouth and just sitting around waiting.
Exactly. I feel like there's not and you know why? I was watching a podcast the other day and they're like, we build, when you terms of hustler, right? A hustler is born out of not so great conditions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A hustler is born out of poverty.
100.
You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't have it like that. So you had to find a way to get it.
100.
Whether you were, you feel me, however age you were, you knew when you didn't have it. You knew when you would go over your friend's house and you see them eating differently or they live in conditions is different than yours. You feel me? I feel like that is what breeds a hustler. You know what I'm saying? When you have your kids and they have it better than you did, you know what I'm saying? Or even your siblings, you feel me? They'll have it better in terms of living conditions and everything than you did when you were their age. You know what I'm saying? That breeds a hustle. That makes you want more. Not saying there's one of the few kids that see their parents or whatever or see their siblings living great and they're like, damn, I want to do that too. I'm gonna chase that. You feel me?
Yeah, it's like when you see your older brother and they do something good like at sports, like, yeah, I want to be just like my brother or better. Yeah.
But it's way more people that don't.
Yeah, this just is way more people that don't hustle like that. It's like rare to see someone with that mindset of like they're gonna go out and get it. You be like, damn, you rare in this generation.
I'm gonna quote a artist who once said, "There's more people that want it than the people that have it." You know what I'm saying? And I say that because everybody wants something.
Yeah.
But they're not willing to put the time in.
Exactly.
Put the grind in, whatever you may call it. You feel me? They're not willing to put in the time that they have to put in to get to the goals that they want to reach.
Think about this. How many percentage of this generation, if they told them, look, if you picked up horse manure for 5 years and you would come out with $10 million, how many of them you think would do that shit? They be like, hell nah, what I look like picking up horse shit.
I feel like people are very concerned with their public image.
Yeah, we definitely are.
Like, people care how they look in the public eye. They don't give a fuck if it's... Bruh, people will spend their whole paycheck on some clothes in a car. You know what I'm saying? And not think about the shit that means most.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what about your bills? What about this? What about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what about the shit that you gotta handle, like, right now today?
Yeah. Responsibilities.
You thinking about how the population gonna see you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a rude awakening for a lot of people, and my generation and the generation coming. Yeah. It's just like, it was a rude awakening for me, where you like, damn, you responsible for your own shit now.
And it's like, I'm not saying it's well, that is a bad thing, but you can do everything in moderation as long as you're responsible with your time. You could do whatever you please to do. No man can tell you what to do. I can't tell you go do this, do that, the third. I can advise you what I've been through, and you can do with that as you will. You feel me? As you wish. But if you really love it, if you really love something, you're gonna do it. For sure. You love rapping, ain't nothing gonna stop you from rapping. But you could be in, God forbid, you could be locked up. You're gonna be writing raps on the wall.
Yeah.
Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Wait till I get out.
You
feel me?
Yeah.
No matter what conditions you in, if you really love something, you're gonna find a way to do it.
Or to practice it in your mind.
So that's your perspective of love. If you really love something,
Deep, homie.
you gonna protect it. If you really love something, you gonna find a way to do it. If you really love your girl or whatever, even if you I was in the military, even if I had field duty, I was out in the field, whatever weeks, no Wi-Fi signal or whatever, I'm gonna find a way to talk to you, see if you good. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I might not text you every day, but I'm gonna check up on you and see if you're okay.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's the same way with music. It's the same way if you're in school, if you're hustling to do something. I assume you're hustling to do something you love. Mm-hmm. You're going to give it your all.
For sure.
We're going to flip it back to you now, Mr. Host/interviewer.
Hey, man. You know, man. Hey, so taking in everything that y'all boys said, hey, man, I personally feel like I'm gonna just say it straight up. Boy, this generation fucked.
I knew you were gonna
So
say
many
that
ways,
shit.
dog. The reason I say that though is just because
Why you think they fucked?
Cause look, we men and women, you feel me? I ain't gonna sit here and play no gender roles. Men and women, we spend so much time being our spouse's distraction when we with somebody. You feel me? We not spending enough time pushing them up and pushing them to be the greatest they can be, so they could revert that energy back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
there's no such thing as a foundation in this generation. As a man, you got to come with something. You feel me?
True.
Type shit.
Yeah.
And that's vocalized on the tracks.
Exactly. And I hate to sound like a broken record, but 9 times out of 10, a woman don't come with much. You feel me? That's why it's like, you feel me? I'm going to just speak from personal experience. Like, if I'm coming into a situation, bro, I'm coming with value.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm coming with the mind of a hustler. I'm coming, like, with the understanding, like, yo, I'm going to get shit done. You feel me? Yeah. I can't have you dragging my heels. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And that's this generation. Everybody dragging each other heels. Everybody depending on each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A woman get hurt and she just start, wilding out, and her form of wilding out is, now she going out and now she da-da-da-da-da. And I'm going to tell y'all, like, you feel me? Something that I just observed, right? I'll go to the gym, right? I'll go to the gym maybe 4-5 times out the week, right?
Observing.
And out of the 4-5 times out the week, right? There's about, I'll say 15 to 20 men that I will see every time I go to the gym, right? Yeah. And I will see maybe 40, 50 women throughout the gym, but I'll only see them one time out the week, right? Saying all that to say, when a lot of times men pick up going to the gym as like an outlet, you know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, bro, we men, bro, at the end of the day, bro, some shit you just got to suck up and keep that shit thugging. Yeah. You feel me? And the best way to kind of get through that is just being active, staying busy. Like me, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a workaholic, bro. The only way I stay out my head is when I stay working, I stay busy. Like, I'm a workaholic, you feel me? That's just how I am. Everybody had their own way of coping with shit. Some niggas, they just smoke. Some niggas be perked out. Some niggas be get drunk, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, that went to show, like, men, when they determine and they have the drive, you know what I'm saying, and they have the discipline, they showing up every time. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like there's no balance. You feel me? Ain't no balance as far as like women, a lot of women, especially in this generation, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it's all women, but a lot of women, they try to live in such a spontaneous world because of what they see on the internet or what their friends are doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, your friend is single and you in a relationship and you ready to fuck up your relationship when whole time your homegirl wish she was in a relationship. True. She tell you all that bullshit. She tell you all that bullshit because she's miserable. Yeah,
you feel me? Like reverses. Like, the other person wants to be that person want to be that person.
That's the same way, bro. It's the same way with guys sometimes too. Yeah. Guys will have you want to,
like, you be seeing your homeboy at the club, you be like, damn, I want to be at the club, but then it's like,
but 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna keep it real. 9 times out of 10, keep it real. Well, you have your friends that are single and you see them living their life, but at the end of the day, you really, as men, I feel like we take so much time to really understand what we have. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. Cause it's like, damn, bro. In my head, I'd be like, damn, bro, probably single, and he look like he living life, but I know, bro, go home sometimes. He be like, damn, bro.
I wish I had a little dime to call too. you know that nigga wish he had somebody to talk to at the end of the night.
Thing, though, as humans, we are not meant to be alone, bro.
That real.
That's just it. You're not meant to be alone.
But at the same time, this is the problem in this generation. We live in times where people don't know how to spend time with themselves.
That's true.
Yeah. Or build themselves before they get into that new relationship.
Before they decide to jump into something else. They get out of something and then a month later they
and then that's what brings the problem.
You feel me?
That's why you can never consistently keep a good partner, because you haven't fixed yourself first.
Exactly, bro.
That's what brings the problem. Yeah.
I feel like that's why I feel like I stand on such a strong foundation within myself, is because, bro, when I get out of a relationship, like, I really take time to analyze, and kind of interpret, like, you know, where I went wrong as far as just allowing myself to kind of have too much hope in this person, or what signs did I miss with this person that got me in this position.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So it's like, people in our generation, we don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only way we niggas cope with heartbreak by going to fucking other bitches. You know what I'm saying? These hoes cope with heartbreak.
Let me ask you this, though. Do you feel like the reason we don't deal with that is because nobody taught us that? How to deal with that?
Because there's too much motherfuckers with mommy and daddy issues. Too many people don't know what the fuck it means in this generation to stand on your own 2 feet, bro. Stand on your own 2 feet. Embrace that heartbreak. Embrace that hurt. Embrace that betrayal.
Lie,
you know, okay, so let me bring this up. That guy that's on your shirt, he did write a song, right? He wrote, what was Keep Your Head Up?
Yeah.
What's it, Keep Your Head Up? Why do we hate a woman?
Yeah, that's
and he put, like, we gonna raise babies that hate.
Bro, you want to know
the ladies
that make the babies.
You want to know what
so I'm just saying, bro. He put it there,
this
and it's
segues to Tupac.
It's no, but look, that's the thing about Pac, though.
Oh my
like,
God.
You can listen, you can relate.
Hey, you see how quick?
No, but look, listen. He said it in the lyric though.
That real, but
and we're here though. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to bring it up because of him. I'm just saying he said it, and we're here. We're here with a bunch of niggas that can't deal with their shit. And they grow up hating bitches because they can't deal with their own shit.
Nah,
that's fucked up.
No, look, men, like, excuse me, I'm not even gonna say men. Boys end up hating women.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That don't even make sense.
Because, like, as a man, your first instinct, right, is to, especially like if you have never been hurt or you don't really know the real world for what it is to kind of give kind of all of you, you know, I mean, on both sides of the table, you kind of giving all of you to a person. Well, this go with men and women, but with men, it's like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, for a man, when a man's vulnerability is dishonored, you feel me? Mm-hmm. It's hard for him to come back from that.
Yeah. Appreciate you coming on again. You know what? You are our first guest that came back around a second time. Twice.
It's gonna be a third time, ain't it?
We appreciate third time's the charm.
I mean, just jump on the podcast because I'm so interested.
You got 3 Tupacs on your shirt, so we got to see you one more time. But
that's facts.
That's facts.
3P.
Yeah. Rep them, bro. Yes, sir.
So I feel like you now have come back to the podcast and you now realize that Tupac's the GOAT.
Look, bro, just look. We could sign a contract, and y'all boys let me know how long y'all want to sign me for. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all know my terms and conditions, how much I want up front, and how much I want when we're done. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All right, we got you with a full contract, $0.99, because that's what we getting right now. Nah, I'm about to play with you. But nah, for real though, we appreciate you coming back in the
tight shit.
Tight. We in a budget. Nah,
let's go, Brandon.
We appreciate you coming back on the Double R podcast.
Yeah,
and
man,
we'll see you again, bro.
Man.
And that's
a lot of laughs, a lot of good times, a lot of smiles, you know. Man, I hope y'all boys have a great new year, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man.
You is the last episode of 2022.
If you want to tell the people real quick, where can they find your newly released EP?
Go ahead.
Black Essence, 6 tracks, baby. Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, Tidal. Anywhere that you can listen to music, it's on there, you know. And if you want my shit on SoundCloud, stop being a brokey and get Apple Music.
Apple.
Yeah, go get you some Apple Music. Or if you got an Android, get a Spotify subscription. You know what I'm saying? Get a Tidal subscription. It's you know what I'm saying? All that goddamn money you paying at the club and shit to get in, $50 for entry, girl. Shit, $6.99, man.
Yes, sir.
$6.99.
Well, we appreciate you, and we out of here, man.
Already, man.